literature has several definitions, and in this particular one, which I'm interested in, it says that it describes a situation where government or political actors stimulate the economy just before or prior to an election year with the main aim or with the intention of increasing or improving the prospects of government or the incumbent government getting re-election. That is quite simple. And this situation is actually not something that can only be found in Ghana. There's enough evidence to show that in many countries, they have experienced this kind of phenomena. Now, the underlying framework is actually quite, sometimes you cannot blame government for having to overindulge in some of these things. Because, I mean, the economists often have a view about policy. We have the expansionary policy, and then we have the contractionary policies. Now, there's often this short-term trade-off in policies. And this short-term trade-off often comes between economic growth and lower unemployment and inflation. Now, government has a social contract with the people to provide for them social services, public services, road, infrastructure, health, and what have you, to give them jobs or to create an environment where jobs will be created for the people. At the same time, government also has a responsibility to ensure stable macroeconomic environment. Now, these two key objectives in the short term tend to have a trade-off. It's quite inconsistent because if government wants to grow the economy, if government wants to create jobs and reduce unemployment, it has to pursue an expansionary fiscal or monetary policy. Expansionary fiscal or monetary policy. And that is how government can promote the economy. And this can come about by government increasing expenditure or cutting taxes. And the people benefit. So such policies are often very popular with the people because it often results in creating of jobs. People get jobs, incomes increase, public services are provided, infrastructure comes on board. And so generally, people would want government to pursue an expansionary fiscal and monetary policy. But in the short term, that policy is often inconsistent with stable and low inflation or rate of inflation. And so while government will be pursuing that, the short-term consequences is that you end up increasing inflation, and the increase in inflation will have all the other adverse effects on the economy.